Hey, what's going on? Keith from Trigger Happy. Going to do a video on the Xpel paint protection film along with their tint and kind of how I'm maintaining it and what I think of it after about 11,000 miles in 1 year. So had this complete car done except for the spindle grill here. That's pretty much impossible to do, but literally every other part, including the headlights, the pillars, the rear view mirrors, everything has been completely coated in Xpel paint protection film. Also had the wheels ceramic coated. I did the ceramic coating per their recommendation with a Kamikaze ISM, I believe is what it was called. So this is a well-protected, well-maintained car. I'll get into my products here in a minute, but how is this holding up? It's holding up remarkably well. So it's got some rock chips. I'll try to show those here if I can find them. They're kind of hard to find. You might be able to see one right there. I mean, they're really hard to see, you know, kind of the glancing chips that have hit this car. There are some bigger ones on the doors, but overall, it's held up extremely well. So after 11,000 miles, I do daily drive this car. You can see everything looks really good. You cannot see, you know, they've lapped this over. They've done a really nice job on making these seams look just terrific. So everything is wrapped. The only seams you can really see are here behind the mirrors. You can kind of see it there. But, you know, to the naked eye, they're not visible. Some of those chips I've got on the side, you can see right here. So that's kind of what it does when it'll take a little larger impact. Just kind of turns white. You really can't do anything with that, which kind of sucks. But overall, gosh, this car looks spectacular and it's holding up really great. There is definitely some self-healing properties to this. So you'll see there are no swirls. There are no marks of any kind on this. There's some bad detailing, but there's really, the paint is perfect, you know, to the naked eye at least. If you get a bigger scratch, like you can see right here, that will not self-heal. So that is scratched through the healing layer and it's not going to heal. So you do get occasionally those, but otherwise, you know, it looks really clean. What do I think of the tint? The window tint is fine. I don't think it's worth the extra money for the ceramic tint. It didn't seem to keep the car any cooler throughout the year. I'm not overly thrilled with that. You know, that was kind of a big selling feature, but it didn't really do much for me. I do have different tint on the rear versus the front and the windshield. Overall, again, Esoteric Detailing did a super job. I've only had one failure, and that was on this rocker right here. So it started to lift right here, and then eventually it just peeled clear back. So I called the shop. It was warranted. They took care of it. No problem, easy fix. I've been very happy with the service I've received. What did they recommend to use to maintain that? So basically a maintenance spray, which is their own brand of esoteric spray. And then this, something called Polished Angel Cosmic Spritz. This is about $150 for this bottle. That is the best product in detailing I have ever used, and I have used so many products. Again, if you didn't see it, Polish Angel Cosmic Spritz. It's not a protectant, it's just a gloss enhancer, and holy cow, does it work. So again, 11,000 miles, 1 year of daily driving. I do keep this in a garage, but this coating, or I'm sorry, this paint protection film, I am very, very pleased with it. It is expensive. You're looking at about $7,000 of products on this car. Just to maintain this paint condition. But if you're as anal as I am about your paint, it's worth every penny because it cleans up well. And you can see again, there are no love marks in this car. There is an orange peel effect. That's just part of the film. There's not really much you can do about that. But in terms of, you know, scratches, buffing marks, there's nothing. It's absolutely perfect. So very, very pleased with the job that Esoteric Detailing did. and also the product, because I mean, the car speaks for itself. I mean, that's after a year of hard driving. I do drive this car as it was intended to be driven, and I have fun with it on backcountry roads, among other things, and that's how it looks. So if you want to maintain your car, this is not sponsored. I'm not paid by anyone. I've paid for every product here myself. But if you want to maintain a car looking as close to factory new as possible, this is the best way to do it. So very, very pleased with this. And again, with the installer, very pleased. So thanks again. Keith from Sugar Happy. Have a good day.